Do you think Elias was kidnapped by The Undertaker? Welcome, everybody, to another edition of the Pmop podcast, episode 30. The big 30, guys.
Whoa.
We made it.
Triple X. Did it.
We made it. Triple X. My name is Andrew Gomez, a.k.a. The Mez, joined today, as always. We got him back. He's recovered from his butt AIDS successfully. We raised $3 million for a cure for butt AIDS, and I'm proud to say that Byron is back on the show. The Pmop powerhouse himself. How you doing, man?
Good. Thanks for the charitable work, and all butt AIDS sufferers are all thankful for your contributions, guys. Thank you.
You never know when it'll strike.
You never know.
I'm just glad we're finding a cure. Also joining us, everybody's favorite uncle, the $100 man, Bobby Diaz.
What's up, baby?
And rounding out the crew, you know him, you love him, Dickalicious himself, the 10th one of the world, Richard Garcia.
What's going on, guys? What's going on? And welcome back, Byron.
Thank you. Welcome. Back to you, too.
And that's why we don't eat on the microphone. Let's see. We got a kind of a lot to talk about, but not really a whole lot. We got the crown jewel predictions to get into. But before we get into all that stuff, let me give a quick shout out to our sponsor, WrestleCrate.com. If you're ever looking and you want to get in on these hot loot crate items, these loot boxes that are sent monthly to your doorstep, you want to know, hey, where can I get the best one? Look no further, guys. You're going to go to WrestleCrate.com. You're going to put in our promo code for your first month, 20% off. You're going to put in Put Me Over. In turn, that website is going to put you over, and you're going to get 20% off your first crate by putting our promo code Put Me Over. So very cool that they are offering that to you guys, our listeners. And also, you can go to lapellia.com. They have shirts, pins. If you've ever seen a wrestling pin, they've probably made it. So go to their website as well. You can use our promo code there too, Put Me Over, and they'll get 20% off your order, your entire order right there. And that's all for our sponsors.
Yeah, that's it.
I think I got it down.
Dude,
That was
you
pretty
got that
good.
shit,
Dude,
like,
you did.
perfectly now.
It's like second nature now.
Are you
It's
a
so
good
crisp.
public speaker, do you think?
I say a lot, so I'm pretty dumb.
Yeah, because I think you'd be a good public speaker. That was
Maybe.
pretty smooth. That flowed pretty well.
I just got to work on it, I guess. I don't know.
It's always a work in progress.
I've done stand up, and this is kind of stand up, but it's not. And I suck at stand up too, so go figure.
More like sit down, right?
Yeah. So anything happening today? Anything happening in the world of you guys that's not wrestling?
Columbus Day, right?
It's
that
Indigenous Peoples
Indigenous
Day.
Peoples
My
Day.
bad.
That was
Get it
yesterday.
right,
That was
dude.
yesterday.
Yeah, that was yesterday.
What,
Get
do
it
people
right,
celebrate
McMahon.
that shit?
I guess.
There was a big thing in downtown.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for Indigenous people.
Yeah, because
Like us.
we were
all
here
of
first.
us are Indigenous.
All of us, pretty much. Any wild Tinder stories or?
Yeah.
Actually, I do. My
What?
brother
Oh,
was
okay.
banned from Tinder. He told me.
Wait, what?
After the podcast.
The
that-
Bash Brothers of Tinder.
Yes, he
30 Diazes.
he said he listened to the podcast and he was like, "Wow, I was banned too." And he went and messaged customer service,
Oh my
but he never heard
God.
anything back.
Oh
Wait,
wow!
why? Did you show him how to do it? You
I
have
don't
experience
know.
with that shit?
You
I mean,
should-
this was a
Wow.
long time ago.
You should
but-
have stepped in and be like, "Hey, bro, this is what you got to tell them. They'll respond to you if you tell them
So this is how you do it, guy.
Did you know
Wow.
what got him banned?
I have no idea. He just said that he was banned. So maybe you should send a dick pic or something. I don't
Yeah, that's
know.
probably like it. Which brother was it?
My younger brother.
The younger brother, Bobby. Good job.
Nice.
The younger Diaz.
Getting banned for no reason at all.
Y'all
Your
crazy.
Diaz has got a crazy rep on Tinder,
Yeah,
man.
man. Stop sending those dick pics.
You know, you
Two
gotta show
down,
him what
two to
you're
go.
working with.
It's probably the same dick pic.
It was just a picture of Richard. Like,
Hey, want to see my dick pic?
That's just like, what the fuck?
It's just me.
you're gonna love my dick, and then it's just a picture of Dick.
Oh man.
I was just kidding. He's my friend.
Did you even click on it?
What'd you think I was gonna send you?
That's why they're pissed because you're sending them not real dick pics, just pictures of dick.
What the fuck? What an asshole.
What the fuck is this?
You said
I'm
dick pic.
reporting you. Fuck you.
Not what was advertised.
Fucking jerks.
All right. Well, with that being said, since we don't live a good life, let's get into some Dick's Dirty News. Go ahead. Whenever you're ready, Dick. You can start whenever you like.
All right. This is going to be like an abbreviated show. Since we are recording on a Tuesday, usually we record on Thursdays.
Usually it's Thursdays.
It's Thursdays, but this is going to be a special exception. Basically, bottom line was that Super Showdown was this past weekend. You guys would just jump into your thoughts?
It was a decent show. It wasn't. I didn't think it was a bad show at all. I liked. I don't even know what my favorite match was. My favorite match was probably the AJ Samoa Joe match.
Yeah, that was a great match.
Yeah.
It was obviously pay-per-view quality because it was a pseudo pay-per-view. I just don't know how they're gonna move forward from it. SmackDown's going on as we speak right now, so I'm kind of curious to see how it will follow it up after that.
Well, it looks like they're going in different directions now that Daniel Bryan is number one contender.
Right.
Which
that
was
match was trash, right? Was that me?
it was a 2-minute match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, wow.
No one knew what just happened. It
Yeah.
was a quick small package and match over. Like normally he will kick out. So it's nice. I thought that was cool that we got. Oh, what the
Yeah.
I mean, it was a 5-hour show, so
I feel like they were running out of time, and maybe that's why the match was short, or because the entrances were even getting cut short too.
Oh yeah, I
Wow.
did
Which
notice.
toward
that.
the end, right?
Weird. Yeah.
That's crazy.
So maybe they're just like, hey guys, sorry, but we got to cut this match.
And they cut that. That's the match that they
match-
wanted to cut?
That had the most build.
Yeah. What the
The one with the actual story behind it.
Well,
you know?
because Taker and Shawn Michaels and Triple H needed fucking like 40 minutes probably.
that was the longest match.
it was about 30 minutes, right?
It was long. It was sloppy.
Was it 30 minutes?
It was
that-
long. I don't know exactly.
It felt like an hour, but shit, that was a
That
boring
sucks.
match.
Yeah, and last minute they make it no DQ to hide like, how bad they are.
Yeah.
How
man.
they've aged.
Yeah.
Dude, when Triple H took like that back body drop on the outside, I was like, fuck, that actually looks painful. Triple H is in great shape, but he's old.
Yeah.
He's old
Yeah.
as
he's-
fuck.
yeah.
What I want to know is why the people with floor seats got like plastic lawn chairs and not like
I was just about to say that.
steel chairs that they normally give out, or whatever they had in the greatest Royal Rumble. They had like fucking recliners and shit. These people get plastic chairs from like 99-cent store.
That's fucked up.
Maybe
man.
that's nice in Australia. Maybe their standards aren't that high. Who knows?
Oh
Who
wow!
knows?
Look at my! It has 4 legs.
These lawn chairs are beautiful.
Oh,
Look
that's
how white they
hilarious.
are.
I'm gonna look those
This
up
is
and see how that
great.
So,
looks.
our Australian listeners, can you please leave us some feedback whether or not this is actually accurate or not? You help with this?
Yeah, that was odd. That's an odd choice of souvenirs.
Yeah,
Let's
and it was very strange. We had our prediction show. Me and Bobby ended up tying, which was surprising because I knew where I fucked up as I said it. I should have went Triple H. I shouldn't.
Yeah. I should have picked, was it Oscar? No. Wait, who did I pick?
Oscar?
No, it was the other.
Oh, you picked the Riot Squad.
Yeah, I picked Riot Squad.
Oh,
I
yeah,
should have
Riot
picked the
Squad.
Bellas and Ronda.
Yeah, I think you picked Riot Squad just based on bone ability.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
they're
In Baldwin Park. ability.
beautiful women.
Yeah.
Well, not all of them. One of them's
Well,
Sarah Logan.
I'm actually on board with all 3 of them now.
What?
Yeah.
Which
they're
one was
actually,
the last
They're
one?
actually not bad.
Which
They're
was the
all-
last
they're
one to turn?
Very beautiful women.
Sarah?
Yeah, it had to be Sarah, right?
I think Sarah's number 2 for me with as far as it goes to Riot
Really?
Squad.
Ooh.
Yeah. She's
So
grown
who
on
was
me.
the last one then?
Liv.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Liv?
I think
Liv
might
is
be
like
number 1A.
super cute.
Nah, Ruby's number 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
I got you.
Hey, everyone has different tastes.
That's true. That's
Different strokes for different dicks.
There you go.
That's how the phrase
Heyo.
goes. I've been saying it wrong the whole
We've
time.
all been saying it wrong.
We have been saying it wrong.
man.
We had a New Day beating the Bar. We had Charlotte losing. Charlotte beat Becky via DQ. I actually kind of skipped that match.
That match was good.
Yeah, was it really?
Yeah, the ending, it was a super heel finish. Her just using the belt as a disqualification.
Oh,
to get
yes,
herself out of
yeah.
the figure 8 or whatever they call it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
that one
see.
I actually did watch.
Dang, Becky is so good in the ring now. The fans are really buying it now. So I'm on board.
Well, we'll get into SmackDown a little bit later.
What did you guys think about the New Day keeping the belts?
I knew it was gonna happen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fucked
Why?
up.
What would you
There's
expect?
no
anything else?
feud there. Why would they just
I don't know, to make something else happen. Like
at a
give
house
the-
show?
Yeah, I guess it's a house show, but still.
That's like the filler of the filler.
Like, how many
matches.
times are the New Day gonna have the belt? Do they have to have it every single time?
Well, is there a
Yes.
better tag team for them to fight on SmackDown
No.
with a storyline? I mean, if they would have had this show built up, then maybe I'd agree. Like, yeah, the bar kind of deserves it. They've been feuding for a while now, but they haven't had a good feud. And the last one they had, they blew off at the last pay-per-view.
Fucking bullshit.
But you're right. We need a new tag team champion.
Yeah, I'm already over the New Day being the champs every single week.
They don't need the belt, really.
They
They
don't.
don't.
Their gimmick is just them being silly. Like that's
Yeah.
what their gimmick is.
We need some Gallows and Anderson, baby. We
Hell
need the
yeah, dude.
Where the fuck
freaking-
are they?
the
They're
Good Brothers. I don't know.
I'm not
Yeah.
sure. I don't know what's going on with those guys.
Probably
That-
fucking Ajax.
Yeah.
Jeez.
just like that, huh?
Yep.
John Cena and Bobby Lashley beat Elias and Kevin Owens. Duh. Let's talk about John Cena for a little bit.
Yep.
Where do you want to start? Because there's a
Whoa.
lot to unpack with John Cena these days.
His hair is terrible.
Awful hair.
Awful hair.
Homer
Just-
Simpson hair. Everyone's
Yeah.
telling him.
He looks like JBL. Dick said it last week. He looks
Oh,
like
he
JBL,
does.
like
Oh,
a lot.
JBL.
Holy shit! I didn't
Yeah.
even think about that. He really does.
Yeah, he really does.
He's
Wow.
probably lost like
He's thinned out a
40
lot.
pounds of muscle, easy. At
Yeah.
least. He's really thin. I'm not sure if he can even execute some of his moves anymore.
Let's talk about his moves. His 6th move of doom. We thought the attitude adjustment was a soft ass finisher. This Shaolin back fist that he does now.
It's weird. It's kind of weird when he does that thing. He does like the Wakanda Forever before he does it, and then he does the punch. I'm like, what? It's semi-racist, but like, I don't.
I thought it was bootleg Weapon X.
That's what you think it is.
Like Weapon X.
I don't know what he's. What
I
he's
love
doing,
how we
though.
have different ideas for what it could be.
It's a Wakanda Forever, bro.
It's been usurped.
Yeah, there it is.
That should be his new finishing name.
Did you like it? Did you guys like that finish? I'm curious because I love the
No.
leg drop.
No.
So-
No, I mean, no, I don't like it. He doesn't need it.
You don't need to explain your
It's
answer.
just as bad as the 5-knuckle shuffle. Like you don't need it. Like just.
But the people's elbow is the people's elbow, and it's just as, I guess, unrealistic as the 5-knuckle shuffle. I'm okay with that.
Actually, probably more unrealistic because The Rock finishes people with the people's elbow.
So you're saying that's the more unrealistic?
The people's elbow?
Yeah.
It's more unrealistic if you think about it. It's a finisher.
It's more of a setup move.
It's really more of it should be more of a setup, but
he did beat the Miz with it though.
He did.
Well,
He's-
yeah.
He's also beaten a few people with it too, as well.
Well, because the Miz is a job guy. You can't beat the Undertaker with it, but you can beat the Miz with it for sure.
Oh, for sure. Especially because he lost 2 minutes at one of their biggest fucking events. Crying out loud. That's terrible.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I mean,
I think it's pointless. At this point in his career, I think it's pointless. I think he's just trolling people because they hyped it up on like their website, on their YouTube page for a long time. Like, oh, get ready for John Cena's 6th move of doom. And I think he's just having fun and hyping it up, and it was a big letdown. I mean,
Yeah.
I'd rather see him do the springboard stunner if
Which
he's
is
gonna
kinda cool.
and
do
that
something
was
different.
horrible.
It was awful. He never did it right, but I
He
mean,
landed it once. Probably good.
it makes as much sense as the Big Show's like punch. Like
Yeah.
I don't know, it's dumb.
But
Like
the
the
Big
first-
Show's punch is a big ass hand.
That's
is.
true. I mean
Yeah.
that
So
actually
that's
does kind of
believable.
make a little bit
Yeah,
of sense.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like when Cena tried the springboard stun the first time, I was like, okay, you know what? I give him credit for at least trying. But then
Yeah.
after that, it just kept getting sloppier and sloppier and sloppier.
Oh yeah.
He's
I
a
think
big guy.
Stone Cold even actually called him out.
He
on
did
it.
criticize it
Yeah,
on his podcast actually.
If you're gonna do it, fucking do the move. You don't gotta add a springboard to it. And if you're gonna do it, you gotta fucking put the guy over. You gotta lay down for the 1, 2, 3, because a Stone Cold Stunner.
Ooh.
that's a hard voice to
That's
do.
exactly what he said, by the way.
You gotta come within a blonde. I'm talking a blonde cunt hair. If you're gonna kick out of that, you gotta come within a blonde cunt hair of kicking out of that. You know what I mean? If you're gonna kick out of the stunner, it better be a cunt hair, and I mean a blonde cunt hair.
I've never heard that term.
Oh my
before.
god.
Listen to Stone Cold's podcast. He
says
says all
that?
the time. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm
Oh
sure.
man,
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, they hurt my throat.
But yeah, the springboard stunner, and not only was it like not a finisher. It was like a setup move that never actually looked good for one, and never actually finished people off. So
Yeah.
that's disrespect to the man himself, Stone Cold.
To not only make it not better, but make it look like it's more devastating and like it not be. I don't know. It just buries a stunner. Anyways, but yeah, they of course the faces won that. The Iconics beat Asuka and Naomi. Naomi taking the pin. Interesting.
Very interesting.
I mean, I that one didn't make sense to me.
No,
I guess because the Iconics maybe needed a victory
I don't know why you
because
guys
they've been
went
jobbing
against-
it up a lot.
I don't know why you guys. Their hometown, like they have to give it to them.
No, they don't. Have
not
you
always the
seen?
case.
Have you seen any match
But
ever?
they've been losing like crazy.
They got a good pop too. They got a decent pop. I thought. I was like,
So
"Wow,
put
shit."
them over on a big pay per view. So you're gonna lose every week, and then WrestleMania comes around, you're gonna win because it's in your hometown.
I guess.
You know how many
so.
times I've seen people lose their belts in their hometown?
Bailey just
That's
did
true.
a little while ago.
Sasha does it all
Sasha's
the
done
time.
it a few, like many times.
I don't
They
know. I mean,
never put people over in their hometown, so that was a shock to me.
At least they
Especially
played
with
Naomi too.
yeah, at least they didn't pin Asuka. I mean, yeah.
Fuck, Asuka has been relegated to shit.
God.
we
Yes.
talked about that last
We
week.
I
talked
mean,
about that last
Poor
week.
girl.
I mean, Carmella comes out with our truth and does the what's up, but she's on TV way more than Asuka
Oh yeah, I
now.
forgot she was on
Like,
SmackDown.
Big time.
I wish Asuka was saying what's up. Like at this point, that's how bad Asuka
At least
is.
give her something.
At least
What's
Asuka's. How do you say what's up in Japanese?
I don't know.
¿Qué onda? No, that's
Oh,
not. AJ beat Samoa Joe. Really good match.
Match of the night, probably.
Yeah, no DQ, no count out. So, yeah, like I said, they're just going to go off in their own directions. Samoa Joe had a match with Jeff Hardy on SmackDown, and AJ is going to be going up against Dan O'Brien, who we talked about a little bit. Yeah, I really worked the knee over in this match, and it carried over to SmackDown. Joe's knee, like Joe's so good, dude.
He's so good.
It's crazy. The coquina clutches, like everything that they were throwing at each other was just amazing. Really good match.
All the small details.
Yes, absolutely. Ronda Rousey and the Bella Twins beat the Riot Squad. What can we say? Brie Bella botches again.
Fucking bullshit.
There was one thing where Liv Morgan stuck her tongue out, and Brie Bella was supposed to like grab it and like hold on to it, and like she missed,
Yeah.
and like
Oh God.
it took her like 3 times to like grab it finally
So
because Liv
fucking
was
bad.
just holding it out there for her at one point. And then was it on Raw or was it during this when oh you know it was, I think it was during this. No, it was on Raw. Never mind.
Yeah, I think it was on Raw. Yeah.
She botched another thing that
Mhm.
Sarah Logan had to help her out with. Buddy Murphy beat Cedric Alexander. He's a new cruiserweight title.
Good match though.
New cruiserweight champion. Yeah, great match. I don't give enough love. I don't think anybody gives enough love to the 205 Live. And when are they just gonna cancel it
They
and
should.
move it all into one show? You know?
Like put it over to 2 shows. Put some cruiserweights on one show, and then the other set of cruiserweights on another one.
Yes, Raw and SmackDown can have their.
Yeah.
You know, the Shield beat Grand Zigmac, which Dick made up, but I think it's hilarious. No surprise there. The Shield was gonna win. Dan O'Brien, that was a big shock, just as far as the match length goes. And then Triple H beats The Undertaker, clean 1, 2, 3.
I am shocked that they put Daniel Bryan over in that number. I thought the Miz was gonna be the number 1 contender, but
I thought so too.
but
Like I said, WWE and their booking decisions have no power in Saudi Arabia
oh yeah.
because the oil books those
Oh,
matches.
for sure.
So if they want to see
Daniel Bryan.
they want to see Dan O'Brien and AJ, they're gonna see Dan O'Brien and AJ.
Yep. Yep. No one wants to see the Miz AJ.
Dude, that's gonna be a good
Is
match.
that for Crown Jewel?
Yeah, Crown Jewel.
Oh shit.
They've already announced it. That's
That's
gonna be so dope.
AJ's gonna go over.
I like it.
Maybe AJ turns heel too. Who knows?
So since me and Bobby won, what do we win?
I don't know. What do you want to win?
Prize of-
I don't know. We did say we were gonna kick someone in the ass.
I'm down with that.
So who lost the most?
Right here.
Oh yeah.
That was disqualified.
Motherfucker was 0.
All right. Next one, we'll all be here, and there will be consequences.
Yeah, we'll do something.
There will be tricks and treats.
Ooh.
Halloween Havoc.
edition. Halloween Havoc.
Yeah.
Halloween Havoc edition.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do a Halloween edition of this show too. I think
Yes.
that'll be
All
fun.
right.
Any other news going on, or can we just get it?
You want to go to the New Japan stuff, Bobby? Since you did watch it over the past weekend.
Hey, what's going on with those Japs?
Yeah, I mean, I watched a little bit of it, and the biggest thing was it looked like Okada was gonna join OGBC,
What?
and they were gonna like do an initiation sort of thing, and he went to go attack somebody. I forgot. I think it was Tanahashi or what's the other guy? I forgot the other guy's name. But
Naito?
no, it was he's joined Jay White now, and like they have a whole thing going. But they were like attack him, and then he's about to, and then here comes Jay White, and he attacks Okada, and it turns out Jay White ends up joining OGBC.
Are you talking about Ghetto?
Yeah, I think it was Ghetto.
Okay.
He was an attack of Ghetto, and he ends up Jay White ends up attacking Okada. They end up joining forces, and now that Jay White's in OGBC, which is pretty cool. I actually like it. I like Jay White. His gimmick is so fucking cool. Switchblade. He does the breathe with the switchblade. It's so fucking cool. No, all right.
I don't.
Yeah, I haven't seen.
I didn't watch.
Yeah.
I haven't watched
Cool.
New Japan. So
Well, and then another thing was Chris Jericho showed up again at New Japan. This time he was attacking Evil. I don't know what he's doing. He just shows up when he wants and attacks who he wants.
Is he
It's
still the
kinda
IC
weird.
champion?
Yeah, he's still
Yeah.
IC champ.
They got to get that belt off of him.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
hasn't
I
defended
think
it
so,
yet.
man. He came in as Evil's like henchman, and it was pretty cool because no one really knew it was him, I guess. But he ends up attacking him and taking the mask off, and it's Jericho. So it's pretty cool. I thought that was the main takeaway from the whole thing. The only
Interesting.
real cool things that happened.
well, and Tanahashi did beat who did he defended the title? He defended his briefcase against help me out with this.
I think it was Jay White.
Was it Jay White? Okay.
Yeah.
So pretty much the Tokyo Dome show has been set. It's Tanahashi versus Kenny Omega for the IWGP champion. So January's gonna come around the corner, guys.
That's gonna be I think it could be like one of the great matches for the both of them. But I mean, he's kind of on the older side, so I don't know. It's gonna be pretty crazy.
Sounds exciting.
So with that being said, did you guys watch UFC this weekend?
Of
I did.
course.
We ordered the fight here. We had it here. What did you guys think?
I thought it was amazing, dude. Every match was just really good.
Yeah, I like the Turd Ferguson fight.
Yeah.
Wait, who's Ted Ferguson? Who are you calling Ted Ferguson?
Tony Ferguson.
Okay.
Tony
Come on,
Ferguson.
guy.
Turd Ferguson. The only guy with the last name
Oh,
Ferguson.
yeah. That was a match of the night for me.
Yeah.
Oh, hands down, dude. I
And
mean, it
Well,
really sucks.
Not for Anthony's hand.
Yeah,
Wait,
Pettis' hand got
oh.
injured, so that's why they
Is
stopped
that
the
when they
match.
stopped it?
Yeah.
That motherfucker was doing crazy
broken
ass
hand.
shits, dude.
Dude, like really like fucking capoeira shit. and
Dude,
I
he was
like,
straight
what
up
the
like doing
fuck?
special moves on like a video game controller. And when Tony Ferguson got knocked down and it was like rolling, I was like, is this a joke? What
Yeah.
the fuck is going
Yeah.
on?
It was very awkward, but that was a bloody match, dude.
That was a
Yeah,
best
there was a
match.
big gash on his head that just leaked all over the place. At one point, we were just like, "Who is bleeding?"
Who was it?
Because
It was
it's
Pettis, right?
yeah, Pettis
Yeah, it was
was
from an
gushing.
elbow.
Yeah,
He leaking. He
yeah.
leaking.
Oh, he leaking. Call the amber lamps.
Damn, Pettis is a very talented fighter.
He's so good, man.
I don't know why he's not higher than he was a champ, obviously, but
Yeah.
like, who did he lose to? That who's it? Who beat
Was
him
it
for that?
Aldo?
I don't know. I'm not sure who. I think maybe it was Aldo, but I mean, he's been on.
That was a while back.
He's been on the bench trying to get back up there for quite a while,
It's
man.
been a while. He lost after that fight too, so. But whatever. That was a sick ass. What'd you guys think about the big black Derek Lewis?
Oh, the Black Beast. Fuck, dude,
Derek
that-
Lewis is he has charisma.
Why'd you take your pants off?
my balls got hot.
I was
That-
like, what the fuck?
That knockout though, holy
Dude.
shit!
18 seconds left, dude. That's what was left on the. On
All the guy had to do was just stay away.
It was a good. He was getting killed though. Derek
He was
Lewis
getting
was.
whooped.
Yeah, his chin is ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
So now they booked DC versus Derek Lewis.
That's gonna be a boring ass fight because DC's gonna run him, dude.
All they gotta do is take him down.
It's
Yeah.
over. Yeah.
Take him down and tire him out, and that's really.
Is that for heavyweight?
That's it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's for the MSG show.
Yeah.
Really?
November 1st or
They're
November
wasting
3rd?
next
DC
month.
for that?
Yep.
Wait, he's gonna fight next month?
Yeah,
Yep.
next month.
That's
After the fight, Joe Rogan was like, "Hey, do you see yourself, going for the title?" He's like, "I ain't thinking about that right now. They say my game's not good. I'm working on it, and like,
I ain't got cardio for shit.
yeah, I don't got cardio for shit. I'm not even thinking about that.
Shit.
Shit, USA up in this hoe. If you guys haven't seen his post-fight conference, you need to watch that shit.
That shit was so fucking.
Oh my god.
perfect, man. I loved it.
What's his name? Lost his title to Dos Anjos.
Wait, who?
What's his name? Pettis.
Oh,
Also, it's Dos Anjos.
damn.
Okay.
Yeah, then he lost a shit ton.
yeah.
after.
He's been on a losing streak for a while.
Eesh.
He lost to Poirier. Obviously, Max Holloway whooped his ass.
Yeah, man. That's
Damn.
crazy.
And then in the best part of wrestling this week was after the Conor McGregor fight.
Yeah, it was insane, man. That's pretty wild.
This is a big matchup. We had Conor McGregor talking a bunch of shit, and then you had Khabib, who's undefeated, coming in and
26-0.
wrecking Conor McGregor like bad.
Yeah. I mean, I listened to the Joe Rogan podcast, and they had his fight coach on there, and he said that pretty much the whole game plan was don't get taken down, tire him out until the third or fourth round, and then turn it up. And if you get taken down, just try and work against the fence and don't let him, tire you out.
Yeah.
Don't overwork yourself, and that was pretty much the game plan.
And that happened in the first round.
It happened in the
And
first
second
fucking
round.
round,
Yep.
dude. And I mean, it didn't work for him. It was a terrible matchup. He doesn't have the ground game, and everyone thought that his stand up was gonna be like defending that takedown, but I guess he couldn't.
He wasn't
was just
throwing a
that
lot either.
fucking good.
I don't think Conor was throwing as much as he should or should have, because what's his name? Khabib's not gonna throw a lot of strikes for him to counter.
No, not at all.
So I thought he came in probably. I don't know shit about fighting. Obviously, I don't fight, but I thought Conor was gonna come out swinging because Khabib is not gonna throw enough punches to counter.
The thing is, you can't, because you miss a punch, he's taking you down.
yeah,
that's
but
his thing.
He's
Like-
taking you down no matter what. So
Yeah.
you might as well go.
Might as
in
well
there.
go down swinging.
Yeah,
True.
yeah.
So it was a great match, dude. Like, but Conor, I mean, you could tell that 2 years it put a wear on him. He hasn't fought in 2 years.
Well,
He
the
hasn't had
scorecard
an
him
MMA
winning.
match in 2 years.
An MMA match. I mean, he did that at boxing match, but really, I mean, was it anything? It lasted, 6 rounds, 7 rounds?
No, that's 10, right?
Was it 10?
Yeah, it was 10. He carried him for like.
Yeah, it went all the way to the end.
No, it didn't go to the end. They
He got knocked
stopped
out
No,
the
it went
match.
10
Yeah, it
rounds.
was like a
I
10th
think it went
round.
10 rounds.
But anyways, I mean, that's not MMA.
It's
So-
still boxing. I mean, he had to improve his technique on boxing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
His
I mean,
striking-
but he wasn't working on anything else. And they said that I guess he only trained. Technically trained for this match for 10 weeks.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so I mean, a guy like Conor isn't skipping gym, but to train for this match was only 10 weeks. That's what he said on JR.
10 weeks is
The-
a plenty amount of time, though.
Most training camps are about 8 to 12
Yeah,
weeks.
yeah. So
Yeah.
I think 10 weeks is plenty. Well, obviously not plenty enough, but I don't know. Conor just looked kind of rusty, like you said.
Yeah.
He had no heat on him. It was weird. I was disappointed. But they had him winning the third round
Yeah.
on the scorecards.
But but that aftermath though, that's
That was nuts.
That's something that let's just get into it. Basically,
yeah. I mean, the guy Dylan Dennis, supposedly he's jiu-jitsu coach for Conor, and I guess he went in talking so much shit or something, and Khabib got pissed, and he was getting emotional about it, and he chucked his mouthpiece at him, and it looked like that was it. That was going to be the end of it. But
Yeah.
then the camera turned, and it turns back, and he's jumping the fence, and he's jumping out into the crowd, into Conor's camp.
It looked like he spit on Conor after the tap out. It looked like he spit on him,
I think
and then
so.
he walked over to Conor's corner and threw his mouth guard at him, and then he jumped over the fence.
Yeah.
Damn, Khabib
which
is
was
not one
nuts.
to
And then
fuck with.
He looked like he jumped off the top rope going after these guys. Like he just did like
Right?
a body splash onto these guys.
Eagle.
Yeah, it was crazy, dude.
It was insane.
I've never
dude.
seen anything like that before.
Yeah, I mean, and there's animosity, like, not only between them, but in the crowd itself.
Oh, the Russians and the Irish were.
Yeah.
There was a lot of hysteria going on, but just based on the fact that like Dana didn't want to put the belt on him in the
Yeah.
ring. And he called. He's like, people are gonna throw shit at you if I put this on you, so let's just walk out. And as he was walking out, people were throwing Irish flags at him, beer. They were throwing a bunch of shit on him, probably trying to spit on him. Like, it was crazy.
Insane, man. It's something we've never seen in the UFC. So it's pretty wild to see all that go down.
And then not only that, you had Khabib's corner jumping Conor McGregor while he's just finishing a fight.
Yeah.
And they come up and they jump him. There's like 2 guys trying to jump him.
Yeah.
While Khabib was fighting the other team's Conor's team. So we need to find Conor's cure.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Literally. And this is all within a span of a few minutes.
It went by so fast. Everything just happened really quick.
No idea where he goes from here. Like, rumor has it he wants to rematch. I would watch it, though. I think he might win a rematch.
I don't know. I think I'd rather see Conor fight somebody else for now and then go back to that.
No way, dude. I love the whole redemption story.
I'd love to
angle.
see him, like, I don't know, because Tony Ferguson, he obviously needs that title shot.
Oh, yeah, Tony should
So
take
I think it's going to be Khabib and Tony, and then
Win
Conor
against
fights
Conor.
somebody else, and then Conor will win against, if he wins against somebody else, then he goes for the belt again.
Do you think the UFC did the perfect double turn?
You mean on Khabib?
Khabib is now the heel and Conor's the face.
Yeah.
The way you look at it after that big brawl broke out.
Damn, yeah, that's pretty true, yeah.
Yeah, Dana's a genius, bro.
They're booking it, dude.
Yeah.
Get
Booking
this
the
guy on the writing team for Raw, man.
And booking the shit out of it,
And
dude.
they made Khabib way more interesting than he was.
Yeah, they turned it up, dude.
So, this is going to be crazy, man. I mean, they're even saying that Khabib might get his belt stripped from him.
That's even more heel.
Well, we don't know what's going to happen with the athletic commission. They're still investigating it.
Yeah, so it could go either way. I think they're still holding his purse, so he hasn't even got
Yeah.
his money.
As of
Connor
today,
did.
they're still
Connor got
holding it.
his.
Connor got
Oh, yeah,
his.
he didn't do anything
He
wrong.
didn't press charges on the guys who jumped him.
Well, because he threw a dolly at him.
Yeah, got to make him look like a nice guy, you know. Hey,
He's a face now.
he's a face.
I'm curious what Connor got paid.
They
Probably
said
like $2 million.
no. He said I think base pay he was getting $4 million and Khabib was getting $2 million, but after pay-per-views they were getting more money. So he's looking at probably closer to like maybe
shit.
7 or 8.
Damn.
Khabib got paid $2 million flat.
Yeah, $2 million flat, and then plus what is it called? Pay-per-views. So he could be looking at like at least 4, maybe 5.
And he's
So
not
McGregor
getting
was
it.
guaranteed
but he's
3.
not getting it.
That's crazy.
What?
Yeah.
Your actions have consequences sometimes, folks, and sometimes those consequences will cost you millions of dollars.
Yeah.
I hope those punches were worth it.
I mean,
It made it look like a wrestling show. It made it look
It was pretty
people that like are purists as far as like combat sports goes, boxing, probably saw this and were like, dude, this is garbage.
yeah, for sure.
I saw it and was like, fuck yeah, I like wrestling.
I mean, we're talking about it here on a wrestling podcast.
Dude, it was pretty fucking cool, man. I liked it.
Better than Crown Jewel.
Yeah.
Or better than Super Show.
Yeah, that's for sure. More interesting.
You're probably not wrong about Crown Jewel either.
It's probably going to be better than Crown Jewel, yeah. let's put that out there. Book Conor versus Khabib Crown Jewel, greatest Crown Jewel. Let's do that.
Do
the
it.
greatest UFC
Sell it.
fight.
The greatest UFC fight. The greatest UFC 229. Oh man, that was crazy. Impact Wrestling falls below 200,000 viewers this week.
I didn't even know anybody who
Ouch.
watches that shit, honestly.
Ooh,
It's not on a whole lot of channels.
It's not that made up.
it's
channel.
on Pop TV.
Yep.
That's crazy. 168,000 people watched.
Average.
That's
That's
crazy.
absurdly
that's-
low.
Oof.
WWE just packed 70,000 people into one show.
Actually, from what I heard, it was actually a lot lower than that.
Wait, for
Bobby, come on, don't bury the lead,
Hey,
bro.
I heard that it was somewhere around the 60s.
Skeptical
Not
Bobby.
70.
heard it's actually 60 and not 67. Nerd.
Nerd.
Hey, man.
Well, since we're on the topic of low ratings, Raw did increase this week to barely above 2 million views. But still, though, that's still like one of the lowest rated Raws ever.
They don't have any new talent people care about. This is what happens when you have to trot out your legends and your Attitude Era because no one cares. What's his name? Kevin Nash was talking about it. It's All Monsters on his podcast, saying that and I completely agreed. Kevin Nash was saying that no one cares about who these characters are.
No one's really invested in. I'm kind of invested in the Becky Lynch, just the whole story,
And she's
but
hot.
really, I'm not really interested in anything that they have going on.
They're all sizzle, no steak.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
They can go out and do all the crazy flippy moves that they want, but at the end of the day, there's got to be a character for me to invest in. And Finn Balor is one of my favorite wrestlers. Do I know anything about him? No.
Has he been doing anything?
Has he been doing anything? No. Do I care? No. I honestly don't care about Finn Balor right now.
And this is where the question goes, like, whose fault is it? Is it on the wrestler? Is it on the talent? Or is it on WWE itself? Like, who's responsible for it? Because there's got to be someone who's responsible for it.
I would blame WWE because they have him in a bubble. They script out everything that they're supposed to say. They probably plan out their whole match. And they're probably handcuffing these guys a lot just by telling them, no, you can't do that.
That definitely has a lot to do with it as well. Because you can't compare different eras. What happened in 98, 99 may or may not work now because things were a lot different. 20 years is a long time.
Fuck yeah. The world was in a way different place 20 years ago.
There was no hashtag Me Too back then either.
Yeah.
There was also no Twitter as well. So
Do we really need to see DX again too? Although I do like the new shirt design. I like the design.
It was dope. The two sweets crossing.
Yeah.
The old man hands or the bonies. But like,
It was Aiden English, actually. Those were his hands. They used his hands for
they
that.
use his actual arm for that
I'm
one.
really annoyed at that main event for Crown Jewel. I don't like it. That's like,
Considering how sloppy the match at Super Showdown was.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a tag match. So they're going to be able to hide a lot of stuff,
That's
too.
true.
And the worst
Shawn is
part
Shawn.
and the worst part about it is it's a waste of Shawn Michaels coming out of retirement.
We didn't even talk about that. Let's talk about that.
Which by the way, like that was the opening segment of Raw. It was not explicitly stated. DX is back officially, number one, and number two, Shawn Michaels is officially out of retirement.
number 3, Shawn Michaels' headband is ridiculous.
Yes,
I think it helps. I think it probably helps him. I don't like this. I like Shawn Michaels being the only one to stay away. And it only took Undertaker one tombstone to bring him back from retirement.
Yup.
That was it.
What the fuck, dude?
I mean, but it's not even something that we need. Like, why?
Because the Saudis want it.
It's just
it's the money.
yeah, I guess that's really the only reason because I can't think of anything like it's just not there. I would rather have him come back and fight like Daniel Bryan or AJ or something crazy like that.
Who knows? Maybe
And
this
he's
is the first
said
step,
and he's
though.
explicitly said many times that he's not coming back to retire unless it was an angle in which he himself is interested in. And he has said before that if it was something with Triple H and with the DX reunion that he would be interested.
Or
And-
$1 million check on his desk.
and this is probably it. Unfortunately, it's not what we all want.
Not at all.
And it's not that. I mean, obviously, I'm gonna watch it and get excited
Oh, of
about it.
course.
But at the same time, I think Shawn Michaels, needs something more than this. I think he owes it to the fans to give us more than just this.
Exactly.
Maybe he'll go on a run after this. Who knows? But if he's just gonna come back for a tag match, I'd say just stay retired, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Maybe he ends it at Mania. Like he goes from here on and closes out at Mania. And then goes out big.
His last hurrah.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Because we thought the Undertaker was done how many times ago already?
Yeah, but the difference is that with Shawn Michaels, he hasn't wrestled in 8 years.
But
Yeah.
the Undertaker wrestles once every fucking
Like
year.
what? 4 months? 5
Yeah,
months
if
now?
that.
And with Shawn retiring at WrestleMania back in 2010, that was a perfect retirement right there. That was beautiful right there, and that's what it should have been.
I was there. I've been able to say I saw Shawn Michaels' last match.
Yes.
And here we are, me having to be like, oh, well, that memory's gone now. I guess he's not retired anymore. And another thing I want to say, Shawn Michaels wrestling The Undertaker again, cool. That The Undertaker wrestling Triple H was supposed to be the last time ever. And here we are again for the last time ever again, but this time it's a tag match.
This time for reals, dude.
This time for reals.
I promise.
This is
I
the last
promise.
time.
Remember when they booked John Cena versus The Rock? Once in a lifetime. And then the next night they were like, okay, another time in a lifetime.
Till next year.
That same WrestleMania, Undertaker, Triple H, Hell in a Cell, end of
Yep.
an era.
End of an era. And they went on to have 4 more matches after that.
They had more. We're still having more matches. Just because it says end of an era or it's the last one ever, it's not always going to be the case.
Yeah.
Sometimes they just don't know when to quit.
That's why I think CM Punk will come back one day.
He's got to. He's got to.
We can keep our fingers crossed for that one, right?
Or what if he comes back and way past his prime? Or well, he's already past his prime, but way past
Talking to the mic.
way past
you go.
him being any good. You know.
I'm okay with him being gone forever. Don't come back.
Me too. Me too. I can live with that.
I'm okay with it. Like
Smart.
just I don't know, cause like
Fucking
mean-
internet smart. He left us.
no, but see, I'm okay with him being gone. Like he left on bad terms. Just fine, keep it at that. You know, like maybe when Vince leaves, but who knows when that'll ever fucking happen.
That'll actually be worse because him and Vince are actually on a pretty good relationship. It's with Hunter that he has a problem
is it?
with.
Really? Oh well, there you go. So he's never coming back.
Well,
Yeah.
Vince doesn't die, so we're okay.
What did he say is maybe it'll be better when Vince McMahon dies, but we know his doofus wife and his stupid son-in-law are gonna run the company after or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. They do not like each other.
Yeah, he take it pretty personal with Triple H. So I guess we're already into Raw. Kevin Owens and Bobby Lashley, probably the second greatest double turn this week. Lashley is a heel now. which
Yes, and I like it.
I'm all for. I think
Yep.
with the Leo Rush, it was already going that way.
Mm-hmm.
But now Lashley needs to fuck people up now. And Kevin Owens went from being destroyed by the crowd the week before in Seattle,
That was exciting.
from being rained on with booze for like 8 minutes straight, to now he got some of his loudest cheers in memory, and he's gonna be. I mean, Lashley fucked him up, and he needed surgery before the match anyway, so he's going to do that. So they wrote him off, but made him look good on his way out.
Yeah. That's gonna be good when he comes back.
with Sammy.
Ooh.
He is also on the shelf.
Sammy's
That's gonna
always
when
on
they
the shelf.
dude. Imagine if they come back together.
Oh, they will.
They can come back as a tag team.
To fight Leo Rush and Bobby Lashley.
That's not even fair. Yeah, that'd be a
That'd
good
be
match. That'd be a
dope.
good match too.
I'd be down with that.
Let's see.
But yeah, that was definitely a good that was a much needed heel turn right there.
They finally did it.
Finally did it. You know, one of the few things they actually did right.
Yeah, so now we have that to look forward to. I was kind of thinking while I was watching it, I was thinking Bobby Lashley might turn on John Cena at Crown Jewel. Why did I keep calling it the wrong pay-per-view? It's because they fucking put it in my brain.
Yeah, exactly.
It's Super Show. I thought Bobby Lashley was going to turn on him there, but they saved it for the next night, which is cool.
Yeah.
Anybody?
Well,
No.
Elias. I just want to talk about the Elias promo real quick. He did go back out there. He's trying to do the same thing twice again, just trying to just bag on the city sports team, and it did work because he did get some pretty thunderous boos for a while. But
People love the Cubs.
they love the Cubs, and yeah, that's one way. And if you want to piss off, well, there's a couple of ways to piss off Chicago. One of them is just talk shit about the Cubs, and that's an instant heat magnet.
Talk shit about pizza.
And pizza too.
Oh, yeah.
And my question is he was interrupted by Rhonda, but what happened to Elias after? Because they went right into commercial, and then they went into Rhonda and the Bellas versus the Riot Squad, a rematch from Super Showdown.
I'm going to ask you guys a serious question right now. Do you think Elias was kidnapped by The Undertaker?
Ooh.
I would say no.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I think he just drifted.
Do you think...
Oh, I see what you did right there.
Hey. He just walked out of there. No, I mean, yeah, they just acted like Elias wasn't there.
He just disappeared, and they're like, "Oh shit! Well, let's just start the women's match."
Fuck it. Who cares?
It's so weird, man. I don't know what they're doing with him. Are they waiting for, to write him into something? And they just, okay, we're just going to put you out there every night. You're going to play guitar, talk shit about the city, and then just go backstage, and that's it. You're done.
I mean,
You're not going to have a
Guess
match.
so.
You're not going to do anything. Just that's
kind
it.
of seems like it.
Yeah.
We already have Seth Rollins, so we're good on the bearded, long-haired guys right now. Maybe a move to SmackDown will help him out.
He needs something. He needs an actual wrestling feud too, because he can actually wrestle. Who knows?
And he is over.
Oh yeah, clearly.
He is over.
Future
No.
champ for sure.
Nah, they'll just ruin him like they did Braun.
Oh yeah, Braun's been.
Make
Braun
him
never
go,
got the title,
make
huh?
him go heel. Yeah, never got it.
Nope,
He didn't.
I think it's past.
because it's Roman's time right now.
It is. But going back to the women's six women's tag match, quick match. Ronda dominated on Ruby Wyatt. She
Ruby Wyatt?
Ruby Wyatt. Is that
She's joining the Wyatt family now.
Ruby Wyatt.
Oh, dude, Ruby Wyatt.
Ruby Wyatt, dude.
Ruby Wyatt, dude. There should if she marries
Bray
Bray
Wyatt.
Wyatt, there you go.
Follow the tattoos.
Ruby
And,
Wyatt.
that's a
She
tough
could have
to-
been Sister Abigail this whole time.
Oh,
There you go. There you go.
Dude, WWE.
That would have been a great
Book it.
Do it. Book it
that-
right now.
That would have been
Oh,
a
God.
perfect Sister Abigail right there, actually.
Holy shit, that would be fucking great.
But
Don't listen. What do I know?
what do we
You
know exactly?
What happened to Ruby?
Ruby, but Ronda and the Bellas did win, and it set up a second turn. And this one you could see from a mile away.
Oh, I saw it. Yeah.
Nikki attacks
4 miles away.
4 miles away, actually. It was pretty obvious. Nikki attacks Ronda. Bree jumps in. Didn't botch the turn that time, surprisingly.
She did botch something in that match,
She
though.
did botch something in that match, though. Yes.
As always, gotta botch something.
And what was it? Was a tongue? It was a tongue. What?
No, that was at Super
Oh, that was
Showdown.
Super Showdown. You're
Showdown.
right.
She was supposed to stop Sarah Logan from breaking up the pin,
Uh-huh.
and she went to grab her foot and missed her foot, and Sarah Logan had to fall on her own.
Oh God.
It's fucking bad, man.
Go back and watch it. It's
Yeah, I think I'll have to
awful.
watch that again.
Yeah.
She's so terrible.
High waist on those pants. It looks weird.
Dude.
Yes.
Yep. They're like all the way up there.
All the way up, dude. But anyways, I mean, whatever. She just had a kid, but maybe get it tight before you come back. You know what I mean? And I mean, not only her body, but her body of wrestling as well.
That's
Yeah.
what you meant.
Because that's obviously
Clearly.
what I meant. Me
Yeah,
too.
yeah. Me too.
Me too.
Um,
Time's up.
But yeah, I mean, it's cool that it's cool that they are embracing the fact that nobody likes the Bella twins.
Yep.
Might as well make them heels. I don't know how that's gonna sit for their.
But is this a match you want to see?
That's supposed to be the main
No,
event, right?
absolutely not.
Like, what the fuck? Like, what are they thinking? Like, yes, let's have Nikki Bella come back after
Bro.
being gone for how long?
They're legends.
It's fucking
They started
horse
the
shit.
Bellalution.
WWE views them as legends.
Yeah, Hall of
Dude,
Fame.
So
Did you not hear Michael Cole mention that 1,000 times?
yes, the legendary Bella twins.
I'm hoping that they like turn this into a 3-way match with somebody else because I can't see it going good. I can't see it going as
Yeah, they'll make it a 3-way. They'll add Brie Bella to the match.
Oh,
There you go.
fuck off.
There you go.
You got your wish.
Handicap.
You got your wish, Bobby.
Son of a
And the new champion, Nikki
What?
Bella.
Nope.
And new.
Dude, if they do Ronda Rousey like that, oh my fucking
They won't, they
god.
won't.
And then they're gonna do the lay cool thing, and they're gonna cut the belt in half, and each Bella twin's gonna have half of the
Oh,
belt.
and get this. It's gonna be renamed the Divas belt.
Ooh, yeah.
Yep.
I actually like that idea because that's pretty heel shit.
Come, my lady. Come,
That
come,
would
my
be.
lady.
Yeah.
You're my
That would be such
butterfly
a Bella
belt.
thing right there.
They go and throw it in the trash and bring out the butterfly belt. Oh, dude.
But speaking of the Super Showdown,
You guys
Crown
get
Jewel, there was a battle royal to determine who is going to be participating in the World Cup coming
What
up
the
next
fuck is
month.
the World Cup?
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
confused
The
about
WWE
that.
World Cup.
You gotta talk about that before you start talking
Yeah,
about
so
the things that that are going into it.
It's a round robin tournament, and whoever wins is obviously going to be crowned the world champion of wrestling.
Wait,
that's- Yeah, right. That's I believe that.
the world champion of wrestling?
The world, yeah.
I honestly don't know. What I guess I'm thinking that this is gonna be a meaningless trophy.
It's a meaningless
like,
trophy, in other words.
go ahead, Dick. Lead the show.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. Go
No,
ahead.
go for it, dude. It's all you.
So they're pretty much just going to give away a belt like they did to Braun.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This time it'll be blue,
Oh.
or it'll have a blue strap.
Is this their answer to
Ooh.
New Japan's thing?
What? What in Japan
What's that
thing?
tournament they have all the time? To
Well,
determine
that's
the-
Impact.
For,
Impact usually has like a World Cup where it's literally people from each
There you go.
country.
Oh, I prefer that.
I don't know what they're doing with this. This is weird. This is a whole different thing.
Who knows?
Yeah, that's more like the TNA X
Oh.
division. But yeah, it's just basically a tournament just to get like everyone on the roster and to compete, and that's basically it. But Baron Corbin announces a battle royal for it to see who's going to get a spot open. basically, it's just a bunch of jobbers and himself.
That was pretty funny.
Oh.
That he booked himself
He
in a
booked
match
himself.
with a
Yeah, he
bunch of
booked himself in
jobbers.
the match, and he was pretty much eliminating everyone one by one. But there was a certain participant by the name of El Conquistador, if that name rings a bell.
Mm-hmm.
He decides to hide out outside while Baron's tossing everyone out, and Baron's thinking he won. Like, oh, I'm going to Saudi Arabia. Ref tells him no, there's actually one more left. The Conquistador himself. So he comes in the ring.
Pulled a Flip Gordon.
Flip Gordon. There you go.
Gotta
And,
copy the indies.
Oh
man.
shit, they did.
Gotta copy it. And hits a triple German suplex and an angle slam and throws Corbin over the top rope. Conquistador wins. Reveals himself to be who else? Kurt Angle. So Kurt Angle's back on Raw, baby.
Dude, they didn't fool anybody. He looked. You knew it was him.
It was obvious. It was very
It's
very
so
obvious.
It wasn't
Yeah.
until after the angle slam I was like, oh shit, that's Kurt Angle.
Yeah.
That's because I'm dumb though. Like
I could tell by the head.
Yeah, dude. Just the
head
way
is
he was
so
walking.
I saw those
man.
giant lips sticking out of that mask. I was like, dude,
The way he was walking
is that
around.
that's
like,
either Paige or that's Kurt Angle?
It's true. It's true.
It's damn true. Oh man.
So yeah, Kurt Angle wins the Battle Royal, so he's going to be wrestling in Saudi Arabia.
Cool.
Awesome.
But but it
That's
also
exciting as like NJPW is right now.
but at the same time though, it also does go to the storyline with him and Baron Corbin, so there is some benefit to it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's cool, but did they even do a proper announcement for this WWE World Cup thing?
I feel like they
Look
just
that up.
glazed over it because they're so busy talking about all this other stupid shit that they're promoting.
So much. shit.
WWE Evolution, WWE Crown Jewel, WWE Super Showdown, WWE. It's making me sick, bro.
Yeah. If they did, it had to been on social media.
Yeah, it's so weird. I mean, I was like, okay, cool. All right. You know.
Oh, it's the crown jewel. That's what it is.
So
Oh,
yeah.
this is for the crown jewel? This isn't.
This is like, okay, so remember for the Greatest Royal Rumble, they gave away like a trophy and a belt.
Yeah.
This is going to be another kind of thing for a trophy or a belt in Saudi Arabia. But instead of a Royal Rumble, they're doing a, King of the Ring style
Yeah,
like tournament. It's kind of dumb.
Yeah.
And they're promoting it like as a World Cup. But I think Randy Orton is in it and Kurt Angle. So that's
And Cena.
those three people from the
Oh,
USA. So is this a World Cup?
It's so weird. I don't get it.
Or I don't know. I don't think they know what a World Cup is. I
Yeah.
think because they think they're in another country, they can call it a world something. I don't know.
I
It's
guess
weird.
we'll see what the other participants are if it's truly a World Cup.
Doubt it.
John Cena's the first contestant.
Oh, he
named,
might be
actually.
representing China for all we know.
Shit.
Oh, you know what? He could be. You're
Yeah,
right.
why not?
He's been living in China the past month.
They've already announced for next week SmackDown 1000 Nakamura versus Rey Mysterio.
Oh,
That's gonna be dope.
That's gonna be. a
that's
good
gonna be.
match.
That's gonna be
I think
huge.
they're gonna make it something special because of it. It is SmackDown 1000.
SmackDown 1000 is next week, right?
Yes.
Oh
Yeah.
man, that's gonna be a huge
The
show.
return of Evolution.
Who were never
But
on
they were never.
SmackDown.
Yeah.
I know that's so weird.
Let's see. After that, we had Trish Stratus come out to talk about her match with Alexa Bliss at Evolution. She comes out with her mom, Mickey James, and they make it a tag match.
Yeah.
The Grandmas of Destruction versus Mickey James and Alexa Bliss.
And her daughter Alexa Bliss.
Which, I mean, it might be cool. I don't know.
I mean, I think it'll be a cool match, I guess, but I don't know. I mean, Mickey James can still go though, so it's
She
that's
can still
good.
get it too,
Yeah.
dude.
You can still get
She's
it.
probably the hottest of the four wrestling. Well, Trish, I think. Trish. might
Well,
be the
and
hottest.
also
Nah.
Trish hasn't wrestled in years, so that's probably the reason why they want to do the tag
the
team.
Women's Royal Rumble.
Yeah, that's gonna hide a lot of.
That's gonna hide a lot of it, and Alexa Bliss isn't 100% either, so it's understandable why they decided to do the tag
And
match.
Lita probably has one moonsault left ever.
Yeah,
Dude, I hope she
Yeah.
doesn't die because that last time she did it, I was scared she was
Ooh,
gonna crack her neck,
yeah,
dude.
that was pretty
She's
bad.
practicing right now to prove Senator.
I hope so, man. Because don't die on us, please.
Don't die on me, man. We had Ascension versus Rude.
Oh,
and,
God.
another version of this match that we've seen a million times. The only good thing about this was AOP got involved at the end of it and fucked up everybody. So they're making them look real tough for the Raw Tag Team Champions, Ziggler and McIntyre.
And I hope to God this is the last time I see any combination of AOP and Bobby Roode and Chad Gable.
Get ready for next week, bro.
Oh, God. I've been saying that for the past
They're going to
month.
do it on Raw and SmackDown
It's happening.
and NXT
Oh,
And
God.
205.
And 205.
and WWE Evolution.
Might as well just go all the
Main
way,
event.
right?
Survivor Series.
No guys are invited though.
The Royal Rumble is just going to be them 4 for 30 men. And
There we go.
out goes Gable, out goes Rude, in comes Gable, in comes Rude, and it's just over and over.
The vicious cycle.
The main event tonight was Paul Heyman cutting a promo. Because that Crown Jewel, I didn't even know this was a thing. WWE Crown Jewel, excuse me. It's going to be Braun Strowman, Roman Reigns, and Brock Lesnar in a triple threat for the Universal title.
Fucking fuckity fuck.
I don't like it.
Didn't they just do
They
this?
just
not too long
did that
ago?
recently, right? Oh, no. Brock just interfered.
Yeah, Brock interfered with the match.
Okay, that's right.
So now he's, for some reason, jumping the line and going straight for his rematch.
Well, he is entitled to a rematch.
He is. Don't. This isn't UFC. This isn't,
It's
Cool.
real, Bobby.
This
I
is-
think you're mixing the two sports, dude.
Hey man, I don't like it. And then Heyman says that he's the hardest working Universal Champion.
Oh, that's just to make you mad, bro.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's working.
boy,
And
did
it
that, that got me blood red, man.
Look at you. You got BRM, dude.
Sick BRM, dude.
Was that Blood Red Mad?
Yeah.
Mad.
Ooh,
Yep.
I like that.
This is all just so we can make Roman look like this fucking toughest son of a bitch ever. He's gonna beat Brock Lesnar and Braun Strowman in the same night. You know that, right?
Two of the biggest guys, like huge. They're like massive.
Yeah.
Men. So
Literally.
yeah, they just got to put him over. Like he's not already over. So just put him over just a little bit more.
No, he's not over. He's over with Vince McMahon.
Dude,
all
he's
that
got
matters,
such
really,
a hard
huh?
on for him.
Yeah. So then you had the Shield taking on Grant Zigmac, and it was a pretty good match. It ends with Dean eating the pin off of
Mhm.
Claymore, and storming off after that match. So
Seeds are planted.
yeah, we're going there. Let's get a SmackDown. Let's wrap this
Let's
shit
do this.
up. What did I write down? So SmackDown started off with just Becky Lynch and Charlotte already in the ring, and they announced that it's going to be a women's championship match, and it's going to be the stipulation is going to be if Becky gets disqualified, she loses the belt. So kind of going off of what happened at Super Showdown, a decent match. The big spot of this was after the match. Obviously Becky wins, LOL, and Charlotte actually starts beating up Becky after the match, and she spears her through the stage, through the LED Titantron.
Shit.
And actually she cut her hand up pretty good. She was like bleeding.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was pretty gnarly. You know what? I'm wrong. Becky didn't win that match. It was a double count up.
Good.
Anyways, after that we had Samoa Joe taking on Jeff Hardy. So like I said, they're going in a different direction. This is gonna be the winner goes into the World Cup match, and it's been a while since we've seen Jeff Hardy. We haven't seen him since Hell in a Cell,
Yeah.
and I don't know what this World Cup is for, but it's a thing that they're all wanting to get all of a sudden for some reason. So Jeff, knowing that Joey Samoa's knees are bad, Joey Samoa, his knees, I guess they can't take anymore. The ref calls the match, so Jeff Hardy advances into the thing, and I don't know why the ref called the match.
That's a weird way to call the match.
So they went from a
Huh.
double count out to ref stoppage back to back. Just to lead off SmackDown.
That was weird.
Weird. And then we got Paige announcing Becky versus Charlotte at Evolution in a first ever last woman standing match.
There's so many damn fucking first ever women's shit.
Oh,
They're
Yeah.
gonna
milk
milk
that.
they're gonna run out of them pretty soon.
milking the shit out of it.
That should be the
though.
last match, but it's not going to be because Ronda and Bella are going to headline.
Oh,
obviously.
you know Nikki's gonna get that headlining spot, bro.
For sure.
Well, because it's Ronda. That's
I mean,
why.
I like this. I like this match, but I mean, it still like gets me thinking like, how many times are they gonna give it to Charlotte. Like, they could have.
It's got to be
couple
something. Someone else has got to challenge for Becky, right?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
can
they
have
have to
some
be.
in between matches along with the feud, right? I mean, they don't need to have them always fighting every single pay per view.
They already did that with like Charlotte and fucking Sasha. Remember? When
Oh,
were
they fought
trading?
for like 2 years.
They
Yeah.
exchanged the title like
It's-
5 times.
I mean,
That's
it
how
gets-
Charlotte's already a 5-time champion.
Yeah, seriously. So I mean, I don't know. I mean, I kind of like I'm okay with what they're doing, I guess, because it's different. But at the same time, I'm like, well, how many times are you going to give her a rematch? But I guess because of the way the matches are ending, that's the reason why.
I think this is the end of the feud. This is going to be it.
The
Blow
last
off.
one.
This should be. I mean,
It should be.
you look at AJ. I mean, look at AJ and Joe. I mean, they were going back and forth for a few months as well. Nakamura and AJ. It's not.
Nakamura and Randy.
Yeah, it's
Randy and Jinder.
yeah, it's not just exclusive to the women. It's
Yeah.
exclusive to really to both Raw and SmackDown.
Yeah, every championship, they just have these back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Okay, then one last match, and then end it. Like, I think we've seen like this way too many times. I think they just need to change it.
We
up.
have seen it way too many times.
I mean, we haven't seen it as many times as Gable and fucking
Yes, another
Rude.
example. Thank you.
and the
Holy
Ascension, but we've seen it a lot.
It's quite a bit, quite a bit. Shit.
After that, we had a Miz TV segment. He's interviewing AJ Styles and Daniel Bryan. Really good back and forth between the two guys. They had Bryan tells AJ the only thing standing between him and my dream is AJ, so they're already heating that up. And then the Miz actually goes off on Daniel Bryan and AJ because they were roasting him for being so awful. So he cuts a bad promo on both of them. He tells AJ he's been champ for almost a year and the title is more relevant than ever because of him. So we'll see. Do you think the Miz will weasel his way and make this a triple threat?
I definitely think so, and I actually, I don't know if I'm okay with it, but it sounds like something to be really cool because then you're getting 3 fucking amazing wrestlers in a great match.
Well, you have two amazing wrestlers. in
Two
the Miz.
amazing, and then one that'll like show up and like make the other ones look better. Pretty much.
Well, you'll have the heel in the equation.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm a kind of cool with it. And then even Daniel Bryan calls him like the 2-minute champ or something like there. He had a 2-minute
The
match.
2-minute man, yeah.
Yeah. And then he said something about like you've had the belt for a whole year or like a whole year or whatever. And what did he say? Like the reason why you're not on the top of every pay-per-view is because you take a look in the mirror. And so he's really talking shit about him because that belt has not been leading any pay-per-view like at the top at the very end.
Well,
it's always been in the middle or towards the end.
if it was on Raw, it would, but it's not.
Yeah.
So the Universal title is, the one that's in front.
Yeah, I think the last time the WWE title main evented had been before WrestleMania, and that was at least 8 months ago.
It's really
been
sad.
It's been a long time, so it was a good jab at AJ for like you're not relevant.
We actually told after he got done roasting Daniel Bryan, he like turned to AJ. He's like, "What? What are you laughing at? You're just like him. You just have long hair and a Southern accent."
Oh my god.
Fuck.
Yeah, it was actually pretty good.
That match
Damn.
is for this weekend, right?
Huh?
The Bryan AJ.
That
What?
Crown Jewel? No, the Crown Jewel's
That's like in a couple
That's next
weeks.
month.
yeah, it's a couple
Yeah.
weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could
So,
have sworn it's this weekend.
Actually, no. Yeah, that's in a month, like next month.
It's in October.
Is
I
it?
thought.
No, because
No, it's gonna be beginning November,
Okay.
Damn,
but it's still gonna be a
So
couple
many.
weeks away though.
Yeah.
so hopefully Miz does get in that match because I hope he wins.
Ooh.
I mean that would make the most heat for
Yeah.
sure.
Spice up SmackDown.
Because then he'd be like, I beat both AJ Styles and Daniel Bryan in the same night.
Damn.
And everyone's gonna hate him, and he's already the best guy in the mic. So boom,
Yeah, and then you book Daniel Bryan and The Miz.
for WrestleMania or Royal Rumble.
WrestleMania.
Mania.
Damn, that'd be sick.
All right. Okay. I can see it. I can see it. I
There's
don't
some
want it.
possibilities it could happen.
After that, we had Aiden English showing us a director's cut of the night in Milwaukee.
So dumb.
He tells Rusev he'll destroy the video if Lana leaves him for Aiden. Like, which is really, this is like a weird gay scenario now that we're in.
Huh.
it's weird. He's like, please just leave Lana and come with me. So Lana says that she hacked his iPhone and got the video, and he's like, I'll show you the rest, and she's like, no, I'll show it for you. And it turns out that obviously Aiden was talking shit, but why did it take? Obviously, Aiden made it up, but why did it take 3 weeks to get to this point?
Spreading out the drama.
It's so stupid.
It's pretty dumb.
I mean, I guess they were thinking that this was gonna go like really hot and heavy, but it really didn't.
Yeah, they had no heat. It had no chemistry. Nothing worked for it.
Yeah, I mean, they haven't even had a match like against each other, have they?
Nope.
No.
They-
Well,
It wouldn't be fair, right?
I don't think so. I think Rusev would destroy that skeleton.
Yeah, Rusev's like an 86 or 87 in 2K19.
Oh, we're basing it off that
Yeah,
now.
We're basing
Aiden
off
English
that.
is like a
All right.
79, bro. It's not fair.
Wrecked them, damn dude.
Yeah.
So then she said that she guessed his password is I heart Rusev.
No.
Which-
Oh
God.
my
God.
god.
Now I have to change my password.
Great.
Oh, man.
So then after that, he tells Lana, once you get bored of Rusev Day, why don't you come over and have some Aiden night? And Rusev goes off, chases him off, and then for some reason, once they get to the top of the ramp, the person in the ring just has to stare at them. They can't chase them anymore. Like they're like, shit, he got away, and that's how it ends. It ends with Rusev looking mad at Aiden English, who's at the top of the stage.
Why does it just go after him?
Why do you have to just stare at him while
Yeah.
your music plays?
Logic.
So that was SmackDown. That was this week in wrestling. I see they're going a lot of different directions. They have their spoon in a lot of pots right now, and it's all cooking. Hopefully, we get something good come out of this. We're heading into the Royal Rumble, which we should try to go. It's going to be in Arizona,
What
I was
part
just
of
thinking about that
Arizona?
last night.
where the Diamondbacks play.
Is that Phoenix?
City Field, right?
Yeah, City Field. I don't
Is
know
that
if it's
Phoenix?
in
What
Phoenix.
part of Arizona is that?
Actually, it is Phoenix.
I'd be down.
Is it?
It's pretty
It
cool.
is
down.
Phoenix. Yeah.
Put me
Because
on the podcast. 'Cause
Chase Field is right next to where they had WrestleMania 26.
Wait, is City Field's in New York then, right? I'm
No.
confusing one of the two.
City Field?
Yeah,
I think that's the Mets. Is it the Mets?
it might be the Mets. Yeah,
I forget.
No,
But
the
either-
Mets play at Shea Stadium.
it's no longer
Whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
It doesn't matter.
But
Yeah.
anyways, I was thinking about that last night, and yes, we should think about going to Arizona in January.
I've never seen a Royal Rumble, so I think it'd be dope.
fly or drive?
Phoenix is not
I
too
mean,
far.
do you like driving home from Vegas?
Fuck no.
All right, so we probably should
It's
fly.
double that. Because Phoenix is fucking far.
Phoenix is about a good 7 hour drive from
Yeah,
here.
not down.
Nah,
okay.
fuck
You got
that.
me.
It would be fun though, a road trip, but still.
I mean, well, maybe a cool road trip would be cool.
Yeah.
You can rent a van or something. I
Put
think
me
that'd be
over
dope.
portable edition or mobile edition.
Mobile
There you
edition.
go.
Yeah.
Ooh. Hotel
Put me
edition.
mobile.
Put me more.
You see the things we're trying to create right now? We're trying to come up
We
with
should-
for you guys.
We should definitely have pretty soon by the end of the year. What's the next big 5? Survivor Series, right?
Yeah.
I'm thinking we should have like a live event, something like a party.
It's
or
gonna be in
something.
LA,
Yeah.
where we live.
Yep. We should have like a night where we hand out flyers and like maybe have like at a bar or something. I think it'd be fun.
You guys are going to that.
We're going to NXT.
We're going to
NXT,
take
right?
over.
Yeah.
Yeah. We still have a ticket, right?
Yes, we do.
Where's
Oh.
NXT at? What are they?
Staples.
Staples.
They're doing it all there at Staples.
Yep.
Yeah.
So they're not gonna rent like a smaller venue.
Fuck it.
They're like, fuck it, we're broke. Let's just do it.
Like, nah, we could totally sell that out.
I mean, they did that for Brooklyn, where they rented out
Hammerstein, right? Was it
Barclays.
Hammer-
Barclays that whole weekend.
Damn.
The first NXT takeover, they went with a smaller building. When they realized, like, oh shit, we can probably sell out all this shit.
And you could tell the next year when it was at Barclays, it was like, fuck. You could see how big it was.
Yeah, it was
It was
huge.
massive.
Well, with that being said, it was massive. Let's bring this to a grinding halt. It's been a great show, guys. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for downloading, subscribing, and leaving comments, telling your friends, watching Byron hump the air with his microphone. And until I come up with a better outro, we'll see you next week.